about the grave injustice and violence taking place in Kagachuri, Chittagong Hill Tracts of Bangladesh. On September 23, 2025, in Kagachuri, a young indigenous school girl, just in class 8, was brutally raped by 3 settlers while returning home from private tuition. She was later found unconscious and taken to the hospital. Police have arrested only one of the perpetrators, while the other 2 remain at large. This is not an isolated case in Chittagong Hill Tracts. Time and again we have seen how powerful individuals use money and influence to bury cases of sexual violences against indigenous women. While state security forces and intelligence agencies harass victims, their families, and those who stand beside them, these patterns of impunity only encourage further atrocities. After the July People's Uprising in Bangladesh, there was a hope for an inclusive and democratic state. Instead, the reality in the hills is even darker than before. Settler violence, particularly against women, has escalated. On September 25, the people of Kagachuri organized a half-day road blockade and school boycott, followed by an anti-rape mass gathering on September 26. By then, on September 27, Jumma students and people have carried out a fully peaceful blockade demanding the immediate arrest and exemplary punishment of the rapists. But during this just and peaceful movement, illegal Bangladeshi settlers, with direct support of Bangladesh Army, launched a planned and brutal attack. Many innocent protesters and people were injured, and one young man was hospitalized in critical condition. I strongly condemn and protest this heinous assault. I also agree with the demands that until our rightful demands are fulfilled, the Jumma students and people will continue an indefinite strict road blockade. The demands from the Jumma students are: firstly, arrest the 2 rapists still at large and ensure exemplary punishment. Secondly, bring to justice those who carried out the planned attacks on peaceful student protesters. Thirdly, ensure proper medical treatment for all the indigenous students injured in the settler attacks. Fourthly, investigate and deliver justice for the coordinated settler assaults in Mahadanpara and those other areas of Kagachuri on September 27. Yet, while these crimes and assaults continue, the national media remains silent. Instead of covering the anti-rape movement and the suffering of indigenous peoples, they are only promoting tourism in Chittagong Hill Tracts. The silence protects the perpetrators and deepens the injustice. As a student, I stand firmly with this anti-rape movement. I call on the international community, human rights organizations, and global media to cover and support our struggle, because our voices are being suppressed at home. Today, it is someone's daughter. Tomorrow, it may be someone else's sister. How long must indigenous women and communities live in fear under the shadow of settler violence and state repression? Now is the time to rise, to resist,